Okay, in this screencast we're going to have a look at Mayham's 3D interactive island. So you can get to the island in a number of ways, through the interactive learning or from this website. So I'm going to scroll down and to the place on to one of the links to the island. You notice there's links to technical information around the the sort of plugins you need and the recommended browser and those types of information, plus this screencast as well. So there's information there around that, and there's also more information around using navigating around the island. So let's go into the island and have a look around. So you'll notice that when you click on the island link, as you have an account, the island logs you in, and you're presented with the ecotourism course. You may be involved in a number of courses, but in this case I want to go to the ecotourism course. So I log into the island, and the island may take a minute or so to load. There's a few hundred points of interest around the island, so while the data is loading for the island, I'll just scroll back and show where we are. We're just off the 25 kilometres off the coast of Rockhampton near northern Queensland, on the edge of the Great Barrier Reef. And you can navigate around the island by, as I am at the moment, using the mouse, and I'm using the wheel bar on the mouse to zoom in and out, in combination with these tools, the Google Earth tools here, that allow me to do things like change the perspective and zoom in and zoom out and drag the island and the content around. So you can navigate using this method and just basically looking around the island and clicking on points of interest to see what the information is around the island. So some people like to navigate this way. So you just basically look around the island and discover things. Or other people prefer to use the side menu here. So if I click on the side menu, for example, I might want to have a look at a crested tern. So if I click on the crested tern information, there it is. So you can use either method or a combination of both. I can now scroll around again. I might want to zoom down to the airport, for example, and have a look around there. I can, of course, get the information around the airport from any of these point of interest indicators here. So there's my information around the airport. So it's up to you how you want to look. Move around the island. I'll just show you one of my favourite points of interest. In fact, I'm just going to close the birds down. So there's different menu types here, but I want to show you one of my favourite places on Mayham Island, which is the Golden Bell underwater wreck. 15 kilometres southeast off the island, there's actually a wreck, a shipwreck from the 1800s. So there's a range of plants and animals down here, and there's also information on the wreck itself. So for example, there's a video there to tell you all about the Golden Bell. So I hope that's given you a bit of a heads up on how to find your way around the island, and I hope you enjoy your experience on the Mayham 3D interactive island.